Oh shit. Damn. It was good with y'all busters out there, man. What the hell y'all ass got going on, man? Probably not shit. Not a motherfucking thing. Buster head ass. Yeah, man. Goddamn. What is that word about? Oh, contemplation, yeah. Well, mostly it's contemplation. I think that's the word I want to use for it. Anyway, let me get into this thing, man, about what I kind of mean. I'm kind of have to give y'all an example, you know. And this right here kind of helps you, you know. Well, it helped me with them. Assuming it'll help you, you know what I'm saying? Because I done had these conversations before. But this helps you with your vibration of, you know, I say getting out that, like, you know, trying to weave out that unknowingly hate that you might have. I'm not saying you have it because you want to have it, but it can be unknowingly. And it come out, you got to catch it. That's how it be. You got to catch yourself. I made an LY about that a long time ago, how you got to catch your thoughts. I don't know what it's called, of course. It's somewhere in them FYI shit. But anyway, contemplation. Now, when I say this, you know, I want y'all to understand because it's kind of still based off that judgment or hate. I don't know why that energy been around for a minute. That judgment and people be judging, hating at the same damn time, trying to use it as a, you know, I would say an opinion. I forgot the word I used, but opinion basically, trying to call it like, you know, an honest opinion. That's the word, honest opinion. That's the word I was looking for. But anyway, let me get into this. So, I guess I ain't gonna say me, but I'm just gonna give y'all an example. But, you know, of course, I'm gonna take y'all through the scenario. So, let's just say, you know, a person tell you something, and you know, you kind of have to be like, hold up, say it again. Say some shit that throw your mind off. You know, that they do for a living, or this is what they like, this is what they in love with type shit. But it puts you in that mode. You be like, hold up, what the fuck? Your mind will be like, what the hell this motherfucker just said? You know, type vibe. But then, so, you know, but from that stating point, when the contemplation come in, when this is when you gotta catch certain energy. When I say that unknowing energy, well, you might not even say it, but it pop in your mind. So, but when you able to get that part of that vibration out your mind, and I tell y'all, you coming from a non-judgmental place. You're not judging. You don't judge nobody. You know what I'm talking about? Because you understand that everybody has their own ways, good or bad. But if you hear something that don't align with how you feel, align with what you think, or even if you just think is, you know, stupid or weird, you know what I'm saying? You have to catch yourself from that thought. You see what I'm saying? From that manner where if it's real hatred towards it, catch yourself from that thought and put yourself in the place of understanding that that's that person. Even if you feel like that's a future problem, that's that person, that's their situation, that's their energy. Especially if you see that they like it, or this is something that they do in that manner, like I told you, you know what I'm saying? You know, if it's different scenario, you know, if your person finna do something stupid, tell your people about the shit. But you know what I mean when I say somebody throw you off, which means, you know, not saying they doing something wrong, but it ain't your cup of tea. But you don't put off judgment towards this person like, and start making, projecting on this person saying, oh, this type of person, this type of person, this type of person, because I done told y'all before, even if you feel like this person is a, you know, I hate saying a demonic person, but that still don't, you know, not give them a chance to turn they self around from out of that vibration. You projecting the box onto their soul, trying to say that, oh, they ain't gonna never do this, they ain't gonna never. It's like, no, if you ain't gonna send them hope, leave it alone. Like, expand your mind and just say, well, that's how they is, but that ain't for you. You see what I'm saying? You gotta balance your thoughts out. But you gotta catch these thoughts, like, you know what I'm saying? Because most people don't want to catch their thoughts. They feel like their opinion is their opinion, but your opinion can be a judgment or hate, like I told y'all before, without you unknowingly knowing you sending negative energy to somebody. Because whatever they doing, just because you don't like it don't mean that they wrong. It ain't wrong that it ain't your cup of tea, but you know what I'm saying? But you shouldn't be judging this person because they doing something that's not your cup of tea. You see what I'm saying? You gotta catch that energy and that vibration. You see what I'm saying? Because no matter how bad a person is, they gonna experience good. No matter how good a person is, they experience bad. You see what I'm saying? So, and what I mean by that, just to say a person who robbed for a living, he a robber for a living. He experienced good if he robbed somebody and come back with everything that he wanted to. He experiencing good, positivity, happiness, joyfulness. You see what I'm saying? The person that got robbed, the good person experienced negativity. You know what I'm saying? Anger, all kind of whatever you want to say. You know what I'm saying? That energy, it flip flops. You know what I'm saying? But that don't mean that the chosen person, or I ain't gonna say chosen person, my bad. But I'm using that example because that's the simple surface example. My mind is that it was based off that last FOI I'm doing. I'm kind of like piggybacking off that. But for the people that would feel like, oh, I'm chosen, you know what I'm saying? That can cause a chosen person to go in demon time and they switch opposite sides. Cause the robber can now, if he hit a lick and his lick made it where he don't have to rob no more, he might jump on and get back in his positive, positive state of mind, high vibration. Even though it wasn't a good come up. I ain't agreeing and condoning. I'm just giving y'all examples of understanding. You gotta expand your mind and understand that this is real life. Good and bad is here. It ain't going nowhere. But you understand that you know what I'm saying, you don't project nor do you judge. What you do is you maneuver through it and stay out the motherfucking way. You see what I'm saying? But like I just told y'all, the chosen type motherfucker can crash out in demon time and become that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? The same motherfucker who they was just deeming wasn't, a chosen type energy. You see what I'm saying? And then that actual robbing energy turned into the chosen energy, because now that energy, done, if you want to say forgave theyself, gave it up, stopped doing it. I'm talking about however motherfucker want to move. I don't really care about it. Made peace with theyself. They cool now. You see what I'm saying? So the energy flows both ways in that vibration. That's why I tell y'all don't title yourself, because when you title yourself, either you gotta uphold yourself to that technically title, or nigga, you bring on unwanted energy that you're not ready for. Be your own energy, shit, whatever being you want to be. I call people guys and goddesses, talk about you your own god, you your own goddess, however you want to look at it. But y'all know what I mean in that manner. But anyway, man, just wanted to feel y'all in on that vibration of that contemplation energy, that judgment of catching yourself. You gotta catch yourself. Cause you can have an unknowingly hate in your, without you knowingly spewing hate. You gotta catch it and be like, am I spewing hate, is that opinion or that thought process, you ain't even gotta think like that. Even if it come up in thought, catch that motherfucker. That ain't got nothing to do with me. You catch that mother, that ain't even got nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying? You rebrand yourself, rebrand your mind, you broaden your mind, because now you catching and controlling your thoughts, if you want to say it in that manner. You controlling your negative thoughts and how much they affect your emotions, and pull on your emotions, and pull on your attitude, pull on your ego. You able to catch them, you know what I'm saying? Say, is it worth it or not? Listen, defend yourself and do all that other stuff like I tell y'all. But you gotta know, hey, that shit ain't no need to feed into it. If you ain't entertaining you, making you feel good, laugh, all that other shit, don't entertain it, my nigga. Cause why would you want to entertain stuff that don't bring you joy? Nah, my nigga, don't do that. Nor do you want to spew the hate that can, like how people be out, motherfuckers be so much into the spells and all that other shit. With a simple thought, just like you not agreeing with a person doing, is you sending spell work because you feel that this person shouldn't do that, or they should change that, when it's like, no, let them do what they do. You know what I'm talking about? If it ain't your responsibility, like your child or some shit, hey, let that motherfucker do what they do. And you stay your ass over there and you do what you do, goddamn, and stay on your course with your shit. You feel what I'm talking about? But yeah, man, I ain't want to hold y'all up too long, man. I always be going where I give myself about 10 minutes. With a 9, yeah, that right on time, goddamn. But yeah, man, goddamn, man, drop y'all ass off, man. I don't know when I'm come back in here with them reads, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't even took my damn cards, boy. Them motherfucker probably got shit, heard of dust on them hoes, but anyway, man, I'm gonna put them out, get them right for y'all one of these days in a minute. Ain't no telling. I might pop in that thing, but yeah, man, y'all hold it down, that motherfucker.